and welcome to the Joy Corner. I'm Carol DeChaine, your intuitive spiritual guide for practical matters and Marconics multidimensional energy practitioner. Every week, I bring you an affirmation so that you can talk to your subconscious mind and tell it what for. Look, this is my conscious mind telling you right now, I don't care what you believe, this is what I want for my life. Sometimes stuff gets stuck down in there that we can't get out or we don't even know is there. Why can't I fill in the blank? Because somewhere in your subconscious mind, something is percolating telling you you can't. There's something in there that says you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not deserving enough or worthy enough. There's something in there. Something's happening. And so we have to get down in there and mine a little bit and figure out what it is and tell it to shift. And affirmations and visualizations are both a great way to help shift those things without having to go into years of therapy. Sometimes they work really quickly, especially when we realize that those thoughts in our subconscious mind have nothing to do with who we are now or even what we were then. It's something somebody else said that we took on as truth, even though it's not truth. And we recognize it when we're older sometimes, that when we were 3 years old and we heard something, or even in school and heard something, that it's no longer truth. So today, the I am affirmation is all I need is within me right now. I don't need anything else. I don't need anybody else when it comes to who I want to be. I don't have to improve myself. I don't have to do anything because I'm already everything I need to be. But sometimes we don't act on those things. We don't feel, because sometimes they're a little buried. They're a little covered over by all those subconscious things. If we know, though, that we are already enough, that all I need is within me right now, that's something that is a load off, isn't it? It makes you go, oh, thank goodness. All I need is within me right now. I just need to mine that, to go in and find the gems that are who I am, the diamonds and the pearl. Well, pearls aren't in mining, but you know what I mean? Pearl mining, I guess. Sapphires, emeralds, whatever it is that beauty that's inside of you, everything's there already. But you don't always realize that. So get comfortable for a minute. We're going to say this 3 times together as we always do. You're going to breathe, say it with me, and then breathe again and just feel it percolating as though this is your truth right this moment. Every part of your body needs to get on board because then your subconscious mind will sit up and take notice and go, wait a minute, that's truth? Oh, I better get rid of some of these things that are in my closet that I need to get rid of, old sweaters and old things that they tell me that's not truth. But if this is truth, then I better get on board. And that's really what an affirmation is for. So here we go. Remember, it is all I need is within me right now. Take a breath. Close your eyes if it helps, which it does for me. All I need is within me right now. Take another breath and just feel it going through your cells in your body as your truth. And again, all I need is within me right now. Feel it as you breathe it in, going into every cell of your being, that all you need is within you right now. And the 3rd time, all I need is within me right now. Breathe it in, and if you forgot your mind, let your mind feel that truth. Every part of your brain is on board. All the cells will be adjusting and knowing that everything you need is within you right now. Feel it through your body. Feel it as your truth. Right this minute. And then when you're ready, you can come out or open your eyes or whatever you want me to say there. Just be aware that you can do it 3 to 5 times in a sitting, and usually no more than 1 to 2 times a day, although some people want to do it a 3rd or 4th time. But just do it 3 to 5 times at a sitting because you want to make sure that you don't lose that truth of the present moment, that you've suspended your disbelief and that it is truth. It is your present Because that's when your brain goes, or your subconscious mind goes, oh, yeah, get on board. If you look at it or you write your affirmation into the future tense, your subconscious will go, yeah, yeah, no problem, no problem. But the future tense could end up in another lifetime because you don't say when. So make sure that it is your truth right now. Because as your little atoms and molecules realign, it will become your truth. And it won't take as much time as you think, especially if it's something that is a limiting belief that your subconscious is holding on to that really has nothing to do with your current reality. Something that you'll go, wait a minute, it might pop up and say in your face, this is what I believe. And you'll go, what? Wait a minute, that's not even my belief. Oh, that's my dad. He believed this. Or my mom. Or my teacher said that to me. Well, on them. It has nothing to do with who I am anymore. And maybe your sister or brother was smarter than you in class, in school, but not necessarily in real life. And who cares anyway? We always compare ourselves to people. But teachers may say, why can't you do this like your sister or brother did? Why aren't you the star of the football team? Why aren't you the best person in the class and have the best grades because your sibling did? Those things may still be percolating in your head and they may have held you back. But when you see that, you'll go, I don't believe that anymore. Well, I mean, especially if your sibling fell apart and didn't do so well later in life, you may look at him and go, I'm better than that. And even if I'm not, I don't have to compare myself to anybody. That's old news. I can release that limiting belief that's holding me back. It's not my truth any longer. And even if they seem to be your truth, they don't have to be. So make sure that you suspend that disbelief that you may be having, that the little, oh, no, you're not. Oh, I don't know, except, well, did you think about all those things that pop up that are negative when you try and do an affirmation? If you don't suspend that disbelief and say, yeah, in a second, come back to me later, or don't come back at all. But at this point, just shut up for a minute. I will hear you in a minute. And then you do those affirmations. And then when you're done, you go, oh, what did you want? And maybe the voice will be gone. Maybe it'll come back and tell you what its fear is. And you can go, oh, yeah, I get that. But I don't have that anymore. Or you go, oh, yeah, I got to work on that one. I didn't even know I had that. Thank you. That's great. So don't like smash down your subconscious. You want it to open up to you. You want it to tell you what the problems are, what it believes, so that you can then go pick and choose. Yes, that one doesn't work for me anymore. Let's put that in the donation bin. Or maybe just throw it in the garbage can because I don't think anybody wants that belief. And then you just look around and pick through what you really love about that subconscious beliefs that are working for you and that help your life become a better place to be in. Thank you for joining me here today. I'm Carol DeChaine. If you like what you hear, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell notification so you know the next time that a video is posted. And if you'd like to know more about me or about Marconics multidimensional energy or life coaching with me, check out my website at connecttojoy.com. And of course, I also have longer versions of all sorts of things on my podcast, also under Connect, the number 2, Joy. And all that information is in below the video. Until next week, by all means, just know that you are already enough to have that joyful, limitless life that you desire. And if you don't believe that you're already enough, borrow my belief in you because I know that you are.